Right, we're looking at trigonometry, and the first one we're looking at, this thing is going to be horrible, and they're going to kind of walk you through things. All right, so they're going to basically lead you a step at a time through what you're going to do. So now we got 5 cos x and 12 cos x, and we've got to write that in this form. Now r is always using Pythagoras, because essentially what you've got here, alright, is this sort of thing, okay, where the cos bit, okay, is along, and that's the 12, there we go. Now r, therefore, we're going to work out is this bit here, okay, which is going to be 5 squared add 12 squared, oops, plus 12 squared, alright, which is 13. Alright, so that's nice and easy. And then if you think about the alpha, okay, alpha is always tan to the minus 1 of, now we know tan is opposite over adjacent, so there we go, which is, what is it? It is 1.176, there we go. Right, so that's the first bit done, and we're now going to use that to solve, and I'll go to green here, we're going to use that to solve this here. Alright, now we just need to make sure first of all actually that 1.176 is between 0 and pi over 2, and it is. Okay, so if we do, I know it's in radians, so there we go, half of pi is 1.5 something, so there you go. So here we go, we're going to have, instead of 5 cos x plus 12 sin x equals 6, I'm going to have 13 cos of x minus 1.176 equals 6. And so therefore I'm going to get x minus 1.176 equals cos to the minus 1 of 6 over 13, alright, which gives me what is it, 1.019, sorry, not 1991, and alright, because we're going to have more than one solution, aren't we? 5.192, excellent. Now I've got to add this bit here, 1.176 to both. Okay, so we get x equals 2.267, excellent, and 6.368, oh dear. Now the reason that's an oh dear is because that's not within our range. Now our range is 0 to 2 pi here, okay, so we're going to have to take 2 pi. Basically the cosine graph, which you should know, looks like this between 0 and 2 pi, okay, has been shifted along, hasn't it, 1.176 to the right, okay, and so therefore I'm going to have to take 2 pi away from this particular one. I'm going to have to take 2 pi away. I've veered into the other one, so I should have got x equals 2.267 and 0.849, a little twist in the tail at the end of that one. Okay, now then, the second one, we're using a trig identity, which is, where is it? We've got, now hold on, we've got, we know this one, oops, sine squared x plus cos squared x equals 1. Now if I divide everything by cos squared x, alright, so I'm going to divide everything by cos squared x, okay, you should get, this becomes tan squared x plus 1 equals sec squared x. Alright, so all I've done is that's an identity, but I don't need to remember it because I already know that sine squared x plus cos squared x equals 1 using the unit circle, and we did that quite a long time ago. Alright, so I'm going to swap tan squared for sec squared minus 1, so I'm going to have in here, alright, I'm going to have 2 sec squared minus 1 x minus 1 plus sec x equals 1. Now when I multiply that out and simplify, I'm going to end up with a quadratic in sec. Right, so we get this plus, oh actually, sorry, I keep putting x, it's actually theta, isn't it? I must change all that, that's quite important. Right, that's the OCD in me. Okay, here we go, so we should have theta, 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 where are we, theta, theta, well, I'm not very good at thetas, that's the only problem, sec squared theta plus sec theta, where are we, minus 3 equals 0. I'm then going to go to sec theta and sec theta equals 0. Factorise, I should end up with minus 1 there, and what's that going to be, plus 3. So I've got sec of theta equals minus 3 over 2. Now you're going to look at that and think, oh no, nightmare, can't do that, but we can actually, and we've got sec theta, because we know sec theta is 1 over cos, don't we? So actually what we've got is cos theta equals negative 2/3, which can work, and cos theta equals 1 there. Alright, find the reciprocal of both. And then we get two answers from this one. Cos to the minus 1 of minus 2/3 is going to give me a 131.8, and that's degrees, and where are I, 228.2. So that's from this one here. In fact, I will do it in green. So this one gives me these two answers here. Okay, and this one gives me the answer 0. I suppose you could say 360 as well. All right, but there you go, and there are all my answers. Now remember the cosine graph looks like, in fact I drew it over here, didn't I? There's the cosine graph. So that's where these two answers come from. All right, but ultimately it's just solving trig equations. Got to remember your identities. This is a really crucial one, and also that tan equals sine over cos, so tan theta equals sine theta over cos theta. All right, they're the big ones. You do get some in the formula book, right, but we'll come on to them in another video.